Hi, I'm Nicole from Baby to Sleep and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to talk today about staying at other people's houses over the Christmas period. Last year in 2020, we didn't get the opportunity to be able to do that unless you were bubbling with somebody. So going away and staying with relatives is something that if you've got school children, they might not have done very often because they've been in school. If you've got very young children, they might not have done that very often either. And actually going away and staying away for a few days over Christmas could be quite overwhelming for them, especially if those grandparents that you might be going to stay with live quite far away and they might only have ever really seen them on FaceTime and things like that. So I think it's really, really good to kind of start trying to set the scene a little bit to help our children, should they be going to stay away somewhere, to try and help them get the best sleep possible when they go. So first things to consider, what we don't want to do is tell them too soon. So if you've got a child that is actually able to understand what's happening, don't tell them a week, 2 weeks before, we're going to go and stay there, especially because we don't actually know if things are going to get cancelled. So one thing we don't want to do is create the excitement for it then to be taken away. But the other thing is as well, if you've got a little one that's feeling quite anxious, what we also don't want to do is then make them worry. Oh, where am I going to be sleeping? What am I going to be doing? Who's going to be in the house? What's the bed going to be like? Will I be safe? Where will I, who will I be sleeping with? Will I be sleeping with anybody? What if I need the toilet in the night? Where is it? All these little things that could be going through somebody's head that they might not actually be able to communicate to you, that they might not actually think about themselves. It could just create some natural anxieties and worries. So what sort of things can we do to alleviate this? So if we let them know just maybe 2 days before that this is what we're going to be doing, and do a video time, do a FaceTime with them, or an online chat, whatever it might be, so you can show them, do them a virtual tour of where they're going to be staying, show them where they're going to be sleeping. It's all laid out for them, show them where the toilet is, all these types of things so they're prepared. It might sound completely crazy, but visually, it really, really helps. Children learn through visualization, through images and through pictures and seeing things. So let's show them so they can actually get this in their head. Okay, yeah, I know where I'm going. I know when I get there, I know that the living room's over here. This is the kitchen. I know that I'm going to be sleeping in this room. I'm going to be sleeping with such and such a body if they're going to be in there as well, or I'm on my own, but actually it's okay because I know where this is and I know where mummy's going to be sleeping, so I know where I can go to get there. So these are the sorts of things we can do to really help alleviate any of these anxieties. The other things that we can do as well is to actually take the bedding from home as well. So when you do go, take the bed in, don't wash it before you go, make sure it smells of home. It's just one of those things that actually if they're asleep and it smells of their own house, they're much more likely to carry on sleeping well as well. Now, the other thing to consider is, when do you travel? So if you've got a little one that naps, the last thing you want to do is go, right, yeah, brilliant, come on, let's get up nice and early, we'll head over there, we'll get there at 11 o'clock and you'll be having due a nap at 11:30. Do you think that nap's going to happen? Probably not. So think about how, realistically, if you're going to go to somebody's house and you're expecting them to nap at somebody else's house, if they're not going to do it, maybe plan your day a little bit different. So maybe have a bit more of a relaxed morning. And if your little one sleeps in the car, maybe do the drive at nap time so they're sleeping in the car on the way. Alternatively, if you've got a little one like me who prefers her cot, maybe get the nap first. Get the nap at home before you actually set off on your journey, because the last thing you need is to get there, they walk in, there's all the excitement, they've seen grandparents, they might have seen their cousins, whatever it might be, and then suddenly it's like, well, now you've got to go for a nap, because it's not going to happen. And then you're going to be in a situation over a Christmas period where everybody's trying to have fun together. You've got a really, really overtired toddler, for example, that really needs to go to sleep, that doesn't want to go to sleep because of all the excitement, who's potentially tantruming and massively struggling with overwhelm as well. So what we want to do is actually get that nap. That is quite an important thing when you're going to go to somebody else's house. Get the nap first, or on the travels, get to where you're going, Keep your routines the same if you can, where you're going. So they know that they go into the bathroom as part of their bedtime routine, and they're going to go into the bedroom that they're sleeping in to get themselves ready. So they're used to that environment. Keep their routines the same. That's a really big factor. But by doing that, because nap routines aren't much of a routine, bedtime is an easier time to go to sleep because their body clock is telling them they're ready to go to sleep. You're going to get a much less of a fight getting them down at bedtime than you will trying to get them down for a nap in somebody else's house. So keep your routines the same. Avoid sugar later on in the day if you can. If you're going to let them have a bit of an extra sugar rush, let them have it first thing, or if it's just after a nap, just after lunch, just after the nap, so they've got plenty of time to burn off that energy as well. So I hope that helps a little bit in planning and organising what you're going to do. The other thing is as well, let them know who they're going to see when they get there, who's going to be staying in that house, who are they going to actually see. That can create excitement as well, and it also alleviates any worries of who might be there. Well, I know everybody. Yes, it's been a strange 2 years for our children, and we want them to have as much fun as possible, and we want to be able to have that fun as well. So prepare them, but don't over prepare. Help them visually. Make sure everything smells of home still. Don't forget their comforter either. If they've got a special teddy or a special comforter, do not forget it, because that will be like, yeah, that's just not even on the cards. You'll be driving back home to get it. But yeah, so just enjoy the time that you are spending with your family. And you know what? If sleep goes a little bit awry, it really isn't the end of the world, because you can get back on track when you get home. Just enjoy the time that you get to spend with your family. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Christmas and New Year, and I will see you all soon. See you later. Bye.